Welcome back to Mobility Solutions for Part 2 of our Store Walkabout series. In Part 1, we discussed mobility devices of all sizes, shapes, capabilities, and purposes. In Part 2, we will go over manual wheelchairs, walkers, rollators, and provide some very useful tips for each. And we get those surprise visits from the police and fire department. So, let's get started.
You looking for a power chair?
Well, I have a question about modifying one that we already have.
Uh-oh. Which one do you have?
The travel boat.
As always, customers come first around here. And it's not always about buying something new. Sometimes they have a need to modify their existing device. We love to share their experiences with you. Everyone has unique needs, and we can all learn from each other.
What needs to be modified on it? I don't even have the dash in here right now, dang it.
The foot thing, when it comes up, there's an L bracket that comes up like this with the foot thing. It really doesn't get out of the way. And she wants to be able to go to a counter. So I know some of them flip up and are real close to the body. Can the L bar be
Cut?
and hinged?
I mean, you could probably cut it. You can always, I wonder if you did like a quick pin.
I don't know.
Take these bolts out.
Yeah.
Have like a thing through there, like a cotter pin.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just take them off, and so then you don't have a foot. But you'd have to ride around with your feet. And a lot of people do this, actually.
Yeah. Well, I think she'd be okay in the house like that.
I do that.
I have some of those things, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I have some pins, I would think. That'd actually be pretty cool if you did it. That's probably what I would do, because I see what you're saying. Find you a some of those. I think I got some little things that could fit through there.
Okay. Yeah. I'll get them.
Now back to that walk around.
Manual wheelchairs, transport chairs. You know, you can find manual wheelchairs all over the place. Here's a little secret. You know, if you're looking for a manual wheelchair and you can't get it through your insurance, because usually you can get manual wheelchairs, basic manual wheelchairs through your insurance. If you had to buy one, you can go buy them on Amazon. You got to be a little careful with buying the cheapest one. Look at the tires. Usually the cheapest tire or the cheapest wheelchair have rubber tires. Polyurethane is what you want. The rubber tires, the $200 wheelchairs, are usually going to be heavy, and they're going to mark up your floors with the tires. So just keep that in mind. Another thing people say is they need a, they always get confused about the seat. Like they think 18 inches is the widest part of the wheelchair, where it's actually not true. So you need the overall width. And let's say you get this and this is too wide, you could remove this hand grip if you need to get through narrow doors. So just kind of keep that in mind, especially if you're not too heavy. That should be okay to do that. But wheelchairs come in desk length like this, and a desk length could benefit you and hurt you. Like, for example, getting up is easier with a full length arm, but if you're getting close to a table, this blocks you from getting close to the table. Now, if you have a desk length and you're having a hard time getting up and you don't really need it to get close to a table, sometimes you can just reverse these things around. So when you see lightweight, standard wheelchairs are usually 40 pounds, lightweights are 34. Okay, they come in 16 by 16, 18 by 16, 20 by 16, 20 by 18. Some can be converted. Some have flip back arms. Some have removable arms. So there's many different reasons, and be careful when you're buying a manual wheelchair. Think about the weight. What I do love is Strongback wheelchairs. Strongback mobility is a featured item of ours, and when people come in here looking for a manual wheelchair, I always talk about Strongback. Even though it's $900 something, it's more expensive. It's very lightweight and very compact. It's super lightweight. This is probably like 20 something pounds at the moment. What makes this thing so nice is it's got a dump to it. So it's got a dump and it's pushing your back out, so create a better alignment. So if you're going to be in a wheelchair for a long period of time, you're going to love this Strongback wheelchair. You also have extended brakes, so the brake system's nicer, the tires are nicer. But the one thing you can't do is add elevated leg rest. So the reason why you need elevated leg rest, if you had a cast or if you need to elevate your foot, but you can always elevate it to like something else in your house, just to keep that in mind. These stay on, they fold over to the side, and these wheels can be removed. And what's also nice compared to most wheelchairs, this flips back. So if you're looking for something extremely lightweight, this is probably 20 something pounds, but the wheels can come off and make it extremely light and very compact for packing your car up. I love the Strongback wheelchair. And so Strongback 24, this is confusing. So Strongback came out with their first wheelchair. They called it the 24, basically a 24-inch wheel, right? And they gave you 3 different sizes. They gave you a 16, an 18, and a 20 seat width. Now they have came out with some new products. They come out with a Strongback 22, which is a 22-inch wheel. And I think it's only in one size. I think it's an 18 by a 16, something like that. But the reason for the 22-inch wheel is for someone shorter, this was lower to the ground. A lot of people use their feet to get around. They do this. Pull and push with their arms. So if you're a shorter person and you need less from the floor to the seat height and you're going to use your feet to get around, you need to go with the Strongback 22. And Strongback also added a heavy duty version that just came out. I think it's a 22-inch wide. It's actually right here. They've improved their rims. So if you're looking at our website, these are the new rim. Has some grip on it and a little bit more for your hands, which is very nice. And you can add, this one has the brake. So if someone's pushing you, now they have a brake and then they can lock the brake. So they're always coming out with new items, but they're basically, there's only a few products they sell, and that's what they do. They really do a good job. Strongback is a great manual wheelchair. If you're gonna be buying a manual wheelchair for, recovery, a surgery recovery, you buy whatever you want. Go to Goodwill, go to his house. We have his house here. Go thrift store. You're probably gonna find one in there. That's your cheapest way of buying a wheelchair. If you're going to need a wheelchair for longer term and you want something more comfortable, more dependable, reliable, nicer, check out this Strongback. If you're in a wheelchair all day, you're real active, obviously you're going to have a customized Tide Light or some type of ultralight manual wheelchair. And really, I don't have anything for you. I don't deal with customized manual wheelchairs. It's just not my business. So I deal with limited mobility. I love the Strongback. So I'm not the best person for customizing and doing like those Tide lights, and I'm not an ATP, just so you know.
Have you ever sold the motors that you put on a manual chair to make them drive?
Yeah, well, so yes, I'm glad you asked that. We have this thing right here. Those motors now, so you have motors in the wheels. You also have motors on the back.
Yeah.
I don't get into that stuff. Some of that stuff's really expensive. This thing right here, this Easy Ride's actually really nice, and it's very affordable. I think it's like $1,400, $1,300. So maybe that's a lot, but it's not compared to some of those other units out there. Sunrise has a really cool hookup that we're thinking about bringing in. They have a couple cool products. Let me grab that brochure real quick. Sunrise Medical. Shout out to Lee. This thing's awesome. We're thinking about bringing this in. Also, this is what I guess Lee was referring to. I think these are pretty expensive. I've never seen it, but usually you don't buy these for like standard manual wheelchairs that we do. It is cool stuff, good quality stuff too. This thing is something that I'm thinking about bringing in though.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
And
those
this will replace that. I'll probably be replacing that Easy Ride, even though this is more expensive. It's just very easy to get on and off a wheelchair, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. It's very nice. But if you're interested in something like this, check out a Sunrise dealer. All right, so if you have a standard walker, I see this all the time. Most of the time, the wheels are like this, right? They're on the outside. See how they're on the outside?
Yeah.
If you have a standard walker and the wheels are on the outside and you can't get through your bathroom doors, just flip these things around to the inside. So that saves you like 3 inches. See the difference? It's still stable. It's a little, very something easy to do. I see it all the time. And I always ask somebody, can you get through all your bathroom doors with your walker? When I see the wheels on the outside, they're like, yeah, we can get them through everything. Oh, okay, well, just so you know, if you flip them, it makes it more narrow. And they're, oh, it's a great idea. Oh, the other thing, Louie, here's something that drives me crazy. Drives me nuts. Let me show you something. See how tight these are? People get these all the time from people. And what they do, I don't know how many. I see this at my son's school, church, grocery stores, restaurants. I always, because I do this, if I see someone with a walker, I'm looking at it, right? And I kind of glance over and see if it was put together right. I would say 90% of the time they're not. Look, most people when they get this, they put this like this. And maybe they're not doing it. Whoever's delivering it to them. You see this? They put it this way. They take this. And now this is like this. I've seen people put set screws into this because this is too wiggly. See how tight this one is? See that? See how wiggly this is? All right. So if you have this and you're watching this and this helps you, please make a comment, guys. This is kind of the reason why I'm doing this. What you're going to do is you're going to just take this screw back out. Pull this out. See this? The hexagon. 6 sides. See this right here? Can you see that? See the shape? Can you see that shape?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? Like over here, it's just a round circle. All right. So you don't put this way. The bolt
recesses into them.
Yep, recesses inside. A lot of these online guys probably don't know this stuff.
And what that does is allow you to also to get it on without it wrench on the other side.
Right, and it tight. Yep, correct. And then you can tighten it up, and now it doesn't wiggle. I mean, I'm telling you, if you're watching this and you don't use a walker, or how often do you see that, Chris? These things all wiggly and wobbly.
At least weekly.
Weekly. Wouldn't you say if they didn't buy it from us, they come in from a repair, at least 90% of them are like that?
Yeah.
Now you do also want to keep tightening these up because these will loosen up. But that's just, it's better to get up. So just thought I would point that out. Little tip. What are you, price shopping or looking for something? How you been? Doing good? I have an old customer, an old police officer that used to run me down back in the day and never caught me. He's in the store. Introduce yourself.
Carryon Robinson, a corporal at the police department, retired.
And if you want to see the full customer experience video with Corporal Robinson and his reason for stopping by, we will have a full video up on the channel soon.
I want something like this, like something like that. I can ride around the neighborhood, you know, get out of the house
It seems we have another emergency.
instead of doing all that walking and ride around the neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, I was.
I can't fit in your small parking lot here, so we had to park on the side.
Oh, yeah, the big truck can get in here.
Well, he didn't want to try it, so I was like, you can park in there. We can park
Yeah.
anywhere.
West Columbia firefighter, right there. Thank you, sir.
So we have a resident. We go to her every
Pick up.
and it's because she can't transfer from her wheelchair to the bed. So basically what we're trying to figure out is how to get her a Hoyer lift.
because he can do that.
He can.
He can't. He just can't. He can't physically pick her up. So every night at 10 o'clock, we go to this resident, and so they're in the process with VA, Medicare. They're trying to do something.
So we're just trying to figure out if there's some way or something that we could be able to help somebody out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you're dealing with him real quick, but she wants to talk to you just for a second.
Okay.
About a cat.
See, is Brandon here? Hey, do we have a used Hoyer lift back there?
I'll go upstairs.
Yeah. We've helped out West Columbia with different things too.
Yeah, you guys helped us out about 5 years ago with a resident that was falling all the time or something.
Yeah.
And then they did something.
I can see if we have a used manual or patient lift for. Get his name and number, or Lee is his name and number. We'll call him. We're gonna find a patient lift for you, and we'll get you something. We just wanted to do a simple walk around video of some different products that we have, and as you can see, we got really busy. We also had a firefighter come in here, is looking for some help, so we're gonna help him out. My police officer friend came in, checked out the GB220. We also showed him the 120. He's loading up the 220, taking that home with him, and there's gonna be a full video on that to come. If you're looking for a certain video, just let us know. We'll shoot a video. If you have a question about any products, leave us a comment. Help us make new videos with what you're looking for. And again, visit us at affordablemedicalusa.com. And if you're looking for a travel scooter, check out carryonyusa.com. That's a point director to the Carryon page from the GB220, 120, and the GP130. And as you can see, they are moving fast. If you have an order in with another company of the GB220, you can't wait 2 months, give us a call. We'll shoot you one out today.
Thanks for watching our store walkabout series. We hope you found it entertaining and informative. Don't forget, we will be sharing our video of our time with Corporal Robinson coming next. So like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.